pastry chef Camille Le Caër turned on his mic to talk about his passion for cooking and what it was like to win Guy's Grocery Games.
I grew up in Brittany. I grew up in the west side of France. So that's being said is like it was like 1993 I was born, and then up to my 17 I was in Brittany. I moved to Paris at age 18, and then up to my 21.
And so when did you come to the US from Paris?
I came in America October 4, 2014. That was the first time I crossed the American ground. It was crazy. I was in the plane and I watched at the windows, and it was perturbing because 3 days before I didn't know what I was doing next week. And he kind of just bring me into his baggage, and then this man like just Fabien Degrou, my mentors, bought me a ticket. I said goodbye to my parents, get into a plane, and then I saw one. I was counting the baseball court. I was like, oh, there's a baseball court here. There's one here. I'm like, I'm in America, and all the street was very parallel. And then in Paris, it's kind of like, or like France, you just like losing yourself like so easy.
And then what made you want to open Pastry by Camille? Did you always want to do that, or what made you want to open that in Buffalo?
That was kind of like a first arrogance feelings, because I always wanted to just do like my own style and my own sauce, and sometimes it got me in trouble, sometimes it got me good. But like, yes, like I was just want to try it out. And then the more I was hearing is like, you're too young to open a stores, it's not the right time. I was like, I'm just gonna do it because like I always do what I want.
So what are some of the pastries that are the most well known that you make?
Macaron, the ganache, the white chocolate ganache versus like the buttercream. It's more investment on my side, but it's something more creamy, more flavorful, and then an Italian meringue. Yeah.
And then I also saw that you do cooking classes. Do you do cooking classes in person, and then did they switch to online because of everything with COVID-19?
I did for the COVID-19. I record 3 video free just for folks at home on YouTube. They can watch it. Baguette, macaron, and then we have croissant.
And what made you want to make those videos? What inspired you to do that?
Well, to make them feel like they're not lonely. I'm with them. And I just won Guy's Grocery Games on a savory level.
How was that whole experience?
It was from beginning to end, it was crazy. Yeah.
What was so crazy about it? Just
something I've always refused. Something I've refused, like to be on a TV show. I was already selected back in New York City for Chopped. And I did not do it because I was a G1 training, so I wasn't able like to be on TV. And actually, Guy Fieri was someone like everyone, and then better than on camera. I was afraid to meet him and just meet like a goose, and he was actually really, really smart and well think, and someone who's like have the right word. And then no backstabbing, no trick. I ensure that. So when he came, so the day started at like 6 a.m. 6:30. I was late in the lobby. I was party with the previous episode turning and filming before the night before, and then I get into the truck with all the candidates. I got theirs. I got a coffee. I got my shirt. So at like 10 a.m. we get a breakfast. We still waiting a little bit. They make us talk to each other, meet all the competitors, which awesome. Everybody was amazing. All amazing chef, talented. And then we get off of the caravan, and then there is a truck, the pickup truck of Guy Fieri, and he meet us, and he just tell us like, yo, it's like only one thing is like seasoning, and he was like telling us like seasoning is the most important.
Were you nervous at all?
From all the candidates, I think I was less nervous, and I give that to myself because I've been trained in Buffalo as a little Frenchman, like the big fish in a small pan. What
are some things that inspire you?
What is something inspire me? Art. I mean, like in general, like art is I think more important than anything in the world and the universe, more than important than mathematics, because mathematics is art. So I always say 100% art. I got it actually. I paint my apartment.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Is this in your house?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Wow. That whole wall you painted?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, like you said, I feel like the art could then translate to like the art of your food.
Yes, definitely. You need you need to connect with your motions, and it's kind of like the psychology. Like Anthony Bourdain say, you can learn a lot of someone sharing a meal with, and
Mhm.
and that's really important.